Happy morning, children. Today we will discuss about the nutrition in human beings. Okay, in the previous class we discussed about the digestion. So now nutrition in human beings. So the nutrition in human beings takes place by the digestive system. So in the human beings the digestive process is complex in nature. The digestive system is started with the mouth. The tube-like structure which is extending from mouth to anus is called alimentary canal. So in the alimentary canal, so many parts are there. So each and every part has a specific role in the digestive process. So the mouth function is intake of the food material, otherwise intake of nutrients into mouth is known as ingestion. Okay, clear? So the mouth opens into the oral cavity. So there is a cavity in the mouth, so which is known as oral cavity, otherwise called as a buccal cavity. Okay, clear? So in the mouth or in the buccal cavity, so there are 32 teeth. So the 32 teeth are classified into four categories. So one is incisor, the second one is canine, third one is premolar, fourth one is molar. So the dental formula is 2123 by 2123. Okay, clear? So later we will discuss about so what is the dental formula. So how the teeth are arranged in our mouth. So in the mouth, so there are three pairs of salivary glands are located. So one pair is located in the palate. So remaining two pairs are located just below the tongue and near the ear. So the salivary glands which can secrete the saliva into your mouth. Okay, clear? Which consists of one type of enzyme which acts on the carbohydrate. Okay, clear? So food is cut and crushed by our teeth and turns into wet and slippery. This process is known as mastication. So the mastication takes place in the mouth by the teeth. Okay, clear? Afterwards the food turns into slurry mass is called bolus. So the bolus enters into the pharynx. The pharynx is a common chamber for both air and food material. So afterwards the food enters into the food pipe. The food pipe is a tube-like structure. The food pipe otherwise known as esophagus. Okay, clear? So in the esophagus there are two type of muscles are located. So longitudinal muscles and circular muscles. These two type of muscles which can make a wave-like movements in the esophagus. So these wave-like movements are known as peristaltic movements. So due to peristaltic movements, the food moves towards the stomach. Okay, clear? So this is a bag-like structure, is known as the stomach. The stomach has gastric glands. The gastric glands which can secrete the gastric juice into our stomach. So which acts on the proteins. Okay, later we will discuss about how the proteins are digested in our stomach. So here due to the secretion of the enzymes, the food materials are partially digested in the stomach. The partially digested food material is known as chyme. Okay, clear? So afterwards, small amount of the food materials enters into the small intestine. The first part of the small intestine is known as duodenum. So this is the duodenum, which is in U shape. Okay, clear? So here in the stomach there is a sphincter. The valve-like structure is known as a sphincter, pyloric sphincter. The pyloric sphincter which can allow the small amount of the food material into the small intestine. Okay, clear? The small intestine is connected with two glands. So one is liver, so which is the largest gland in our body. The liver which can secrete the bile juice into the small intestine. The bile juice acts on the fats. The fats are converting into small fat globules. Next one, pancreas. The pancreas also secretes three type of enzymes into the small intestine which acts on various food materials. Okay, then the food materials are digested completely in the small intestine. So afterwards absorption takes place. So in the small intestine there are finger-like projections are there which are known as villi. So the villi which can absorb the nutrients from the food material. So the remaining food materials are enters into the large intestine. The first part of the large intestine has a finger-like projection which is known as appendix. So the food travels in the large intestine. Okay, clear. Here also absorption takes place, means excess amount of the water and some of the minerals also absorbed by the large intestine. So then the food enters into the rectum. So finally the food materials, nothing but undigested food and waste materials, are expelled out from the human body through the anus. This process is known as defecation. Okay, clear. So the complete digestion takes place in the alimentary canal. Okay, clear.